Ready to begin?
Because this is radio, this is not television. Okay? Dear Mayor and City Council, I'm here today to talk about clean energy for Downey. Today we are in the midst of not just one crisis, but two. The coronavirus pandemic and the climate or global warming crisis. The difference being the first takes place over days, months, and perhaps years. The second over years, decades, and centuries. Both are invisible but deadly foes. Delaying our response to both will have deadly consequences and cost us untold lives. By burning fossil fuels, gas, and coal to create electricity, we are putting hundreds of billions of tons of extra greenhouse gases into our atmosphere. And like an ever thicker blanket, we are warming our planet. Our planet's CO2 levels from these emissions are now at the highest levels in 2 million years and steadily rising. These emissions stay like a blanket surrounding and warming the Earth for hundreds of years and more. And when they eventually fall in the ocean water becomes more acidic, killing baby shellfish which cannot form their shells, and baby fish which cannot grow their bones. Climate scientists have told us we only have 10 years or less to cut worldwide emissions by 50%, or 7% per year, in order to avoid the worst effects of climate change for ourselves and for future generations. Climate change is already hurting us now in California, with periodic droughts, extreme fire events, and occasional flooding across the state, costing us hundreds of billions of dollars. We now have the inconvenience of electricity shutoffs on fire danger days. More extremely hot summer days and nights requiring air conditioning, and an ever-rising sea level as ice melts at the poles, causing our coastal cities to have to plan their retreat from the coast. This will only get worse as we fail to act. We are in a climate emergency, but unlike the virus, we have a solution right in front of us. We can stop burning fossil fuels to run our cars. We can buy electric or hybrid vehicles, put in charging stations for electric cars, trucks, and buses, and buy clean, renewable energy for our city. By doing so, we will clean our air, reduce pollution, and protect our kids and grandkids and future generations by using clean, 100% solar, wind, geothermal, and hydro energy. Downey can now choose through the Clean Power Alliance to be on the leading edge of the clean energy revolution. As a city, we can choose a default of 100% clean, renewable energy instead of our current default of only 50%. This will cost us only 7 to 9% more for those who can afford to pay a little bit more. This is a great value. It's double the clean energy for only a small additional cost. Low-income qualified residents will still get their bill discounts, and as an added benefit will get 100% renewable energy for no extra charge. And this is not a mandate or a rate hike, as anyone who wishes to can make a 3-minute call and return their household to a lower clean energy mix. As a matter of fact, at present, any of us can call the Clean Power Alliance today to switch our own homes to 100% clean energy. And although many people would like to do just that, and it only takes 3 minutes, few people actually make the switch due to procrastination and inertia. In Southern California, of the 32 cities and entities in the Clean Power Alliance, 12 of them have already chosen 100% clean power. This includes the cities of South Pasadena, Sierra Madre, West Hollywood, Culver City, Santa Monica, Malibu, Rolling Hills Estates, Ojai, Thousand Oaks, Oxnard, and Ventura, representing a combined population of almost 800,000 people. A vast majority of customers have stayed in at 100% in these cities. Only a small percent have opted down or out. All of us want cleaner air, and we want to leave a livable planet for our children, grandchildren, and future generations. 97% of scientists are telling us we must urgently reduce our fossil fuel use or face unimaginably disastrous consequences in the future. As Lindsey Graham, a conservative Republican U.S. Senator from South Carolina, said recently, quote, "When 9 out of 10 scientists say that emissions are creating a greenhouse gas effect and the planet is warming up, I believe the 9 and not the 1. I would encourage the President, Trump, to look long and hard at the science and find a solution," unquote. In the same way, you as our Downey City Council can vote this week before April 1st to change our city to 100% clean renewable energy, starting in October of this year, so we can do our part in the coming decade. If we don't make this change by the deadline next week, we will have to wait until the following October 2021 to make this change. In closing, this is one of the biggest impact decisions you will make for our community. Renewable energy is now readily available and affordable. We just need to start choosing it. It would be wonderful to have Downey join other member agencies at 100% clean electricity, leading the way to a cleaner, healthier, and more sustainable tomorrow. I urge you to take immediate action to make this change. Thank you.